G'day, my name is Evan Spence from Unsealed 4x4, and today we have a really cool vehicle, the brand new 2023 Toyota HiLux GR Sport. What we're going to do today is take it for a bit of a drive off-road, bit of a loop on-road, and have a real good walk around, a close look at just what makes this tick, because it's not just a regular HiLux. We're talking wider, it's 20 mils taller, 10% more power, just to name a few things. Now Toyota's got the Rogue, which they're aiming for an urban adventure vehicle, whatever that means. This is their four-wheel drive. They want you to take this off-road, they want you to take it through the deserts, they want you to drive it a little bit faster than a normal HiLux. What we're going to do now, take it out on road, give you our thoughts to see how it handles, and then we're going to check in and do a full walk around. Well, here we are in the 2023 Toyota HiLux GR Sport. It's the first drive, and we've just stepped out and we're hitting 100 k's an hour. That's because this model, it's got a little bit more power than the previous HiLuxes. So now up to 165 kilowatts, 550 Newton meters. So there's a 10% gain there, which is certainly noticeable, especially in the low to mid-range. You put your foot down, you can feel this has got a little bit more boost, a little bit more torque. It still doesn't pin you back in the seat, but a little bit more power is always going to be welcome. So other than more power, what else is different with this GR Sport HiLux? Well, it's taller, 20 mils taller, thanks to the KYB suspension. Rides really well too. We've had it on some second-class roads, and it's lost that thump that the HiLux usually has. So big improvement there. It's also wider. I believe it's 70 mils wider in the front. Could be wrong there, but basically you've got a wider lower control arm, a wider rear axle housing, longer CVs, sorry, I should say, in the front. So this is a wider vehicle, which you can tell with those, in my opinion, frankly, quite ugly flares. Sorry, I don't think these flares look very good at all, but that could be because it's screaming for bigger tyres. This GR Sport really should have come with two things, in my opinion, to make it a GR Sport. Proper rubber and a front diff lock, and Toyota has not delivered on that. With that out of the way, let's talk about what they have delivered, and it is a vehicle focused on off-road driving. It's not the Rogue, which is, as Toyota themselves will tell you, it's for urban adventures. This is for off-roading, driving fast off-road apparently. They're not going to say it's a Raptor competitor, but in my opinion, they're trying to build a Raptor competitor. Can it compete with the Raptor? I don't think so, because it's a very different league. But anyway, let's stop talking about the negatives. Let's talk about the positives, because this is a much improved vehicle. It rides fantastic on road. We've just had it on an off-road loop. We didn't even need the diff lock in the rear, because as we know from previous testing, they put the rear diff lock in and it kills traction control in the front. So we're better off just letting the traction control do its thing, and it's the best in the class. So we've said it rides better, it's taller, it's got more power, it's wider. The GR Sport HiLux is a pretty good thing to drive on road, and I'm going to go as far as to say it is the best HiLux I've ever driven. Starting with the back, we've got a tub. Excuse these tyres, they don't come standard. We don't get a pre-runner spec. Now there is a tub liner in the back. Moving down here, you can see KYB shock absorbers. So this has got a bit of a lift. They're saying it sits about 15-20 mil taller than a stock SR5 HiLux. Wheels, pretty cool design, apparently quite strong and light. And speaking of strong, we got rock rails on the side, or rock sliders, mounted in 3 spots, and they are sturdy. Now, the flares, I don't think they look very good. I think they look a bit funky, but I reckon they also just need bigger tyres. So put a set of 33s on, happy days. Also got this air scoop for air to be scooped. Anyway, down here, you can see that lower control arm. And you can also see a Dakar-inspired bash plate, apparently. Now, because of the flares, this vehicle is actually wider. It's 70 mil wider than a stock HiLux. That's why you need the big flares. So, a bit extra width, never a bad thing. That's what she said. Let's not go there. Under the bonnet, 2.8 litre, but it's making more power. It's now got 10% more, 550 Newton meters, 160 odd kilowatts. A little bit more grunt. She goes pretty good, especially in that low to mid range. Look inside. You got some hectic red seat belts, GR Sport logo, suede seats with bolsters, really good support up here. Something I'm not happy with. Where's the front diff lock, Toyota? It's supposed to be a GR Sport. Shame, shame, shame. In the back, pockets, seats, red seat belts, no GR Sport logos. Pretty basic, but it is comfortable. So what can we say about the GR Sport HiLux, the 2023 model? Rides really good on the rough stuff, super capable off-road, suspension's good, extra width, good to see. $74,000, so it's not a cheap ute, but as an off-road vehicle, pretty damn capable. Would have been great to see a front locker and some bigger tires, but hey, the aftermarket can sort that out for you. Now, is it worth 74 grand? I kind of think it is. It's a lot of money for a dual cab, but you can take this thing straight from the showroom and hit the tracks. So like I said, if you're time poor like me, want to go wheeling, check out the GR Sport.